شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين، الصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه الطيبين الطاهرين وأصحابه المكرمين المعظمين، أما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. واذكروا الله في أيام معدودات، صدق الله العظيم. وقال الله تبارك وتعالى في مقام آخر: ولكل أمة جعلنا منسكا ليذكروا اسم الله على ما رزقهم من بهيمة الأنعام، صدق الله العظيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه، وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد معدن الجود والكرم وآله الكرام وابنه الكريم، وبارك وسلم عليك الصلاة والسلام. Alhamdulillah, we praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as He is our Lord, sustainer, protector, giver. He is the master of the day of resurrection. We send peace, salutations, blessings upon our Nabi, last of the messengers, the most kind, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. We send blessings upon our Nabi's entire household, his Ahl Bayt At-Tahar. We send blessings upon our Nabi's all the companions, his Sahaba Kiram. And we send blessings upon every single person who have died in the state of Iman. We make dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all of us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all of us goodness, ease, health, Iman in this dunya. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us from any kind of calamities, disease, sickness, and problems in this dunya. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant all of us Jannah and Maghfirah in hereafter. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. My beloved Nabi, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's beloved followers. Alhamdulillah, we are in one of the most beautiful months of year, and this is Zulhijja, from Ashhurul Hurum, the holy month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even further, most beautiful thing, that we are in the first Ashara, first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, which is more sacred in the light of Allah, in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالْفَجْرِ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ. By the Fajr, the morning time, and by the night, by the 10 sacred nights. And Mufassirin says these days are actually mentioned with these ayah when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ. Inshallah, another great mercy we are going to receive very soon. And that is, we are going to welcome the most beautiful week of the year, in which actually we will have each and every day has significance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our upcoming week, from Monday to Saturday, each and every day is very, very important in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in the light of Quran and Hadith, inshaAllah. So we make dua, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq to earn the blessings of Dhul Hijjah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq that we make those days as the days of dhikr and shukr. This is what this is how we have to welcome. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us, وَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ فِي أَيَّامٍ مَعْدُودَاتٍ. You do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these particular days. Though doing the zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is actually the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in every single day. Allah says, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ ذِكْرًا كَثِيرًا وَسَبِّحُوهُ بُكْرَةً وَأَصِيلًا. O believers, you must do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as much as you can. As much as you can. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَسَبِّحُوهُ. And you must be doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by doing His tasbih daily in the mornings and in the evenings. When we do so, what happened? Allah says, هُوَ الَّذِي يُصَلِّي عَلَيْكُمْ وَمَلَائِكَتُهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showered His mercy and His blessings, and He sent peace upon you, and not only Him, وَمَلَائِكَتُهُ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His angels, what they do? يُصَلِّي عَلَيْكُمْ. They actually pray for you. And how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does? لِيُخْرِجَكُمْ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. That you go away from zulumat, the darkness, towards nur. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ بِكُمْ رَحِيمًا. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is most merciful to you. Not only that, when we do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the great reward we get, تَحِيَّتُهُمْ يَوْمَ يَلْقَوْنَهُ سَلَامٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you salam on the day when it will be so hard for everyone. But Allah says, وَأَعَدَّ لَهُمْ أَجْرًا كَرِيمًا. But on that day, just because of doing the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah has kept a huge reward for those people who are doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on daily basis. Allah is commanding us to do dhikr. But specifically and especially coming few days, our next few days are very, very important. Those days, if you think about it, alhamdulillah, from next few days we are going to welcome Ayyam al-Tashriq, where we have to do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala immediately after each salah. We are going to welcome Yawm Arafah, inshallah, one of the most beautiful day of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are going to welcome Ayyam Hajj, when people inshallah rahman, they will be doing talbiyah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will be offering the most beautiful ibadah, Ummul Ibadat, mother of all the worships, and they will be doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in their own words. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. And all of us, we will be doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our words taught by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. What are those? Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahi alhamd. So that's why these days are considered the days of dhikr. And another thing, we are going to welcome Ayyamun Nahr, days of Udhiyah and Qurbani, the greatest sunnah of Rasulullah. And when Rasulullah was asked, what is that? Rasulullah replied, Hiya sunnatu abikum Ibrahim. This is the sunnah of your father, Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam. And what do we have reward for that? Rasulullah has mentioned that too in that beautiful hadith. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, then inshallah rahman, we are going to welcome, inshallah, Yawm al-Eid, the most beautiful day. Or you could say Ayyam al-Eid, 3 days. Great reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for this ummah. So the next week is very, very important. Very important. Each and every day that we can do dhikr, and we should do shukr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. Today I'll talk about some important, aspects of the day of Arafah, inshallah, and Ayyam al-Tashriq, and inshallah rahman Ayyam al-Nahr, Yawm al-Eid, inshallah rahman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us tawfiq that we do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we do shukr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for granting us this beautiful days in our life, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands us, فَإِذَا قَضَيْتُم مَنَاسِكَكُمْ فَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ. فَإِذَا قَضَيْتُم مَنَاسِكَكُمْ. In these days, when you are done with your manasik, Hajj, each and every moment of your Hajj, when you are done with one portion, one aspect, one step, what you should do? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is commanding us, فَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ. Keep doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then you all know, when we say dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have plenty of ways. We can do subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-ali al-azim. We can do la ilaha illa Allah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahul mulk wa lahul hamd, yuhyi wa yumeet, biyadihi al-khayr, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. We can do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by just reading the kalima, la ilaha illallah. We can just do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even though in our heart, even when we are not saying, we can think about the favors, blessings, bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us on every single moment of our life, on daily basis. So the first thing we are going to welcome, as I said, the next week will be the week of the significance. Sha'air. Sha'air means significance. A beautiful thing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nobody can change that. Allah says in the Quran, إِنَّ الصَّفَا وَالْمَرْوَةَ مِنْ شَعَائِرِ اللَّهِ. Safa and Marwa, these two mountains, they are the sha'ira of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Significance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And nishani, a sign, which actually even its presence as existence on this world, on this earth, this is the reminder of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His mercy. Similarly, calling adhan for each salah, that is also one of the significance of Islam. Nobody can change. Nobody can say, oh, it's in Arabic, we are in America. So we should not say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Rather we should say Allah is the greatest. Allah is the greatest. I bear witness, there's no God but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I bear witness, Prophet Muhammad is Allah's beloved Nabi and His servant. Hayya ala salah. Instead of saying that, we cannot say, come, let's go and pray. Hayya ala falah. We cannot say, come, let's come to the success. Can we do that? No. Significance of Islam, nobody can change that. Similarly, and these days, Yawm Arafah, the Arafah itself, Muzdalifah itself, the Arkan Hajj, they are the Sha'air of Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, وَلِكُلِّ أُمَّةٍ جَعَلْنَا مَنْسَكًا. Each and every ummah, they had some kind of virtues, the way of ibadah, the worships. Alhamdulillah, we have this one. And with that, what do we do? Allah says, لِيَذْكُرُوا اسْمَ اللَّهِ عَلَى مَا رَزَقَهُمْ. And this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so you can do the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah has granted you these ni'mah, like al-an'am, animals, the udhiyah, qurbani, hajj, all those things, alhamdulillah. So Yawm Arafah. So the first most beautiful thing about Yawm Arafah, this is in the zulhijja. Because zulhijja itself is the holy month. Second beautiful thing of Yawm Arafah is that this is in the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, which is why it becomes more important. The third one, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran twice, لِيَشْهَدُوا مَنَافِعَ لَهُمْ وَيَذْكُرُوا اسْمَ اللَّهِ فِي أَيَّامٍ مَعْلُومَاتٍ. So you can present yourself, you get the benefit out of it. Allah says, وَيَذْكُرُوا اسْمَ اللَّهِ, so you can do the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala فِي أَيَّامٍ مَعْلُومَةٍ, in particular days. And those particular days, actually, these 10 days, and especially it begins with the day of Arafah. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالْفَجْرِ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ, Yawm Arafah comes in that too. Another fazilat Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has says that about the Yawm Arafah, that you know, Hajj is the beautiful ibadah and it's huge. It takes 5 days especially. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, the whole ibadah, but Rasulullah says in one word, Al-Hajj Yawm Arafah. The actual Hajj is only when you do Arafah. If you miss Yawm Arafah, actually no matter what you do next, Hajj will not be done. But if you do Yawm Arafah, you do Wukuf Arafah, you still have time. You still have time that if you miss any other rukn, you can do dam, you can do actually your fine which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you, the penalty ticket, you know, dam, qurbani, udhiyah, you can make it up. But if Arafah is missed, Hajj is gone. That's why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, Al-Hajj, the actual Hajj is Wukuf Arafah, which is making this day, which makes this day more beautiful, more holy and more sacred. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's great sahabi, Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, a person came to him, إِنَّ رَجُلًا مِنَ الْيَهُودِ قَالَ يَا أَمِيرَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ آيَةٌ فِي كِتَابِكُمْ تَقْرَؤُونَهَا. O Amir al-Mu'mineen, a Jew came to Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab in his time, and he said, O Amir al-Mu'mineen, there is an ayah in the Quran which talks about very beautiful thing, and if that ayah would be in our book, we will consider that day as the day of Eid. Then he asked, which ayah is that? Jews say, Al-Yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati wa raditu lakum al-Islam deena. Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah number 5. That on this day, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he was giving his Hajjatul Wida', the khutbah, the last one. On this day, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he was giving khutbah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descended this ayah. And he says, Al-Yawma, today, I've completed deen upon you. Deen, Islam is completed on you. Wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati. I've given you all the favors, all my ni'mah, especially this deen. وَرَضِيتُ لَكُمُ الْإِسْلَامَ دِينًا, and I am pleased that you got Iman deen, and I am pleased as Islam is your deen. Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab says, I still remember when you told me, when Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was giving the khutbah, I was standing right over there. It was the day of Jumu'ah, and it was the day of Arafah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was giving his khutbah. So this is why Yawm Arafah is very important. Another hadith, and I believe I've already mentioned last week, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, on the 9th of Zulhijja, Yawm Arafah, if a person he fasts on this day, يكفر السنة الماضية والسنة القادمة. When a person he fasts on this day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives his 1 year before and 1 year next, upcoming year's sins. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives them. But it does not mean that we keep doing sins on the next year, because it says sin, which kind of sin Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives? Minor sins. When we do major sins, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not forgive them easily. You have to do tawbah and istighfar. On Yawm Arafah, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has considered this day as Eid day. He says, Yawm Arafah wa Yawm Nahr wa Ayyamu Mina Eiduna Ahlul Islam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, day of Arafah and day of Nahr, yani 10, 11 and 12. All Ayyam Eid. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, when Hujjaj are staying in Mina, those days are our Eid day. Those days are our Eid day. So that means all those coming 5 days, alhamdulillah, they are very, very holy and sacred in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His beloved Nabi Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, another beautiful thing. خير الدعاء دعاء يوم عرفة. The most beautiful dua you could ever say, that is the dua of Yawm Arafah. That is why this coming Tuesday, that is Yawm Arafah, inshallah. From all around the world, people, they will be sitting in Arafah, in Mina, in Muzdalifah, or on that 9th, they will be making dua. They will be doing zikr. And inshallah, we are here. We will be in our houses. We should also make dua, and we should ask that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq that we should go for Hajj, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept every single ibadah and worships, inshallah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq that we live in this dunya with iman, and when we go from this dunya, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us iman, death on iman, inshallah. And the narration, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, this is a Muslim, ما من يوم أكثر من أن يعتق الله فيه عبدا من النار من يوم عرفة. This is the day when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala frees the most of the people from Jahannam, from hell, from Nar. No any other day has this virtue, this blessing, that on the day of Arafah, the majority of people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He forgives them, and He grants them Jannah, and they get freedom from hellfire. Alhamdulillah. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, this is the day when people, they are sitting in Arafah, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness. Allah gets closer to them. And so close, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks angels, who are they and why they are here? They are slaves of Allah. They are your slaves, and they are here to do dhikr and ask you for forgiveness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you be witness, I am forgiving all of you. So Arafah is very, very important day. On Tuesday, inshallah Rahman, June 27th, this day is important. I am seeing youngsters, youth, summer has started. I want all the parents, they should be fasting, and they should make the children fast too. So they should know, inshallah, and they should know that this is very, very important, inshallah Rahman. So this coming Tuesday, please do fast, and we will be having, inshallah Rahman, we will be having iftar over here. You can join us, inshallah Rahman, with your family and friends. Jazakallahu khair. The next day, Eid and Yawm al-Nahr both. Eid is the gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Eid al-Adha. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Allah has given us 2 days to celebrate. And these are the gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Yawm al-Adha, Eid al-Adha, that is from that. But where it has a beautiful, beautiful intention, Allah says, وَاذْكُرُوا do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about the Ramadan Eid, He says the same thing. وَلِتُكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةَ وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهِ. When you are done with the days, what do you have to do? You should do takbir of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You should do dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is what we have to try, that we should be doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is why Allah has granted us ayyam al-tashriq, that we keep doing dhikr in the words taught by Rasulullah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. Ayyamul Nahr, 3 days of Qurbani, 3 days of Udhiyah. Very, very important days. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded us, and He says, وَالْبُدْنَ جَعَلْنَاهَا لَكُمْ مِنْ شَعَائِرِ اللَّهِ. Again the same word came. These animals that you are going to slaughter on the day of Udhiyah, they are not ordinary animals. Allah says they are like sha'air, significance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can never ever replace any good deed with these things, because Allah has said specifically it is the sha'ira of Islam, sha'ira from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, significance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَالْبُدْنَ جَعَلْنَاهَا لَكُمْ مِنْ شَعَائِرِ اللَّهِ لَكُمْ فِيهَا خَيْرٌ. You have khayr in it. You have khayr in it. You have blessings in it. You can never think that an animal cost me $500, $600 in the United States. Rather than slaughtering an animal, I will give those $600 to any needy person. Will that be accepted? No. وَالْبُدْنَ جَعَلْنَاهَا لَكُمْ مِنْ شَعَائِرِ. This good deed has its own way. You cannot replace with any other thing. You want to give it to any needy person, you slaughter the animal and then you distribute the food. Allah says, فَكُلُوا مِنْهَا وَأَطْعِمُوا الْقَانِعَ وَالْمُعْتَرَّ. You eat, then you feed the rightful people, needy people, your relatives, and then you can store also. Why? Allah says twice with one word, كَذَلِكَ سَخَّرْنَاهَا لَكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. These animals that we are giving you, and you have sacrificed them, so you become shakir, thankful, grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that alhamdulillah, today Allah has granted me ability to slaughter an animal. Inshallah, if Allah ever asks me to give my life, I will be ready to do so. This is what actually Qurbani Udhiyah teaches us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of us good Muslims, inshallah. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen.